All right, welcome. Alrighty then. Cool. Let's get started where we left off. We were at uh, we were pretty early game. We didn't even research a lab. We didn't even get any research started. And just to recap from the last episode, uh, we accomplished a bunch of missions and we got a bunch of cool stuff out of them. Like we got all of this cool stuff without even researching it. But obviously it's all consumable. Like we'll be out. You know, we'll be without it. Uh, Pretty soon. We also got access to some initial power thanks to that electricity generator over there. There's that, and producing some basic stuff. Uh, Still in the burner streets. Uh, and still hand feeding coal to all of my machines. Like that, exactly. Right. So, goals for today. We're gonna start automating a little bit. We have some steel furnaces on hand. We have some electric mining drills on hand. It wouldn't be, as sufficient as like a proper base, but we'll get that going. We'll also get started with our research today and at least hopefully get to the greenhouse today. That's my goal. I am not sure if we can do that at the time, but hopefully it should happen. All right. Uh, Thanks for joining in. Welcome, and let's get started. So, yes, we were finally on the mission, the MSI 2 quest, which we need to cover uh, to actually finally get the research going or unlock a lab, basically. And to do that, we need these materials. And let's get these materials collected first. So we have a bunch of stuff on us already. 87 gear wheels. Let's do that. That's 20, 40, 60, 80. And then once more for 88. That should be it. That should do it. And finally, the repair packs. We want 95 repair packs. Are these guys crazy? What the hell? Oh, okay. Let's get all the stone that we can. And poop. We're out of copper. Yeah, these repair packs are pretty expensive, and applying these uh, a little annoying now. But it's good. At least they craft fast. A little more. Yeah, we have a constant required for stone. Make these. That should do it. We are already up to 65, 70. Uh-huh. 86. Okay. We need like 10 more. And we got 10 more. Nice. 96. Check, check, check. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, this is uh it's this area that I do not like really. This volcanic terrain. There's like too many rocks and you don't walk as fast, but it's okay. We're here for a purpose. Yes, so let's get this done. Not wood, and let's give it boop boop. Okay. Just like the last time, I think there would be some. Oh yes, it might be too dark on stream, but yes, there's biters following me. Yeah, they don't like any disturbance, any noise. Uh, they hear anything and they come running. There's more that went up there, and there's some that are stuck down there, and they're heading back. Okay, and eating rocks. Obviously, that's what we do, right? That's exactly what it is. And we finally unlocked the recipe to make basic tech cards. Awesome. Nice. Okay. Let's look at this. So we basically insert the tech cards, and this consumes 60 kilowatts of power. It's pretty far from our base. Oh wait, yeah, sorry about that distraction. Uh, yeah, so we're pretty far from our base. We don't have any power going uh, as of now. I guess we'll just have to power it from here. We'll have to have a setup here. Um, and the best way to do that right now is wind turbines. Ooh, another mission. Companion droid. Let's see if we want to do this right now, or is this timed or just a regular one? Company developed a helpful droid companion to help us with the research, but it must still be stuck in some of the wreckage somewhere. I hear some noise coming from this wreckage. Perhaps if we repair it with the necessary materials, we will find our worthy companion. If the MSI droid dies, you will be able to create another one from this triplet. Oh, okay. There's no materials listed. It is weird. Where is this though? Oh, it's off in the other direction. Okay. It does need materials, but we just don't see it in the Informatron, which is a little inconsistent, but okay. Anyways, let's get this started. I'll guess we can ignore it for now. I don't think it's timing down or counting down or it. I yeah, this is gonna stay there till we get to it. Um. Okay, so you need 60 kilowatts of electricity. Each one of these, I believe, make 20 kilowatts. Uh, and I'm just gonna make four of these. So three will power that this broken lab. Oh, there's another one. But we'll have just one more, for the inserter or just basically uh, random extra power requirements, just to make sure that we have slightly more than what we need. So these don't say that they produce 20 kilowatts right now. In your it just says produces a small amount of energy from the wind. It should say something along the lines of how much energy it produces, but that's fine. We know it does produce 20 kilowatts. If there's anything that you spot that you don't know, how much electricity or uh, it produces, you can just plop it down. Uh, and these are pretty cool. They don't require electricity to run or any fuel to run or nothing like that. They just go. They just go. Look at that, 80 kilowatts from four of these. That is perfect. Let's have a wooden chest right here. Or let's have an iron. Let's go ahead. That's okay. We can spend on the iron chest. We don't want to spend on the wooden chest, to be honest, because our science takes wood. So let's use all of our wood for that. Uh, and have that there. Uh, Now 5 crafts of this recipe. Each craft gives me 5 basic tech cards. So we just started crafting 25 of these cards. Let's see how much do we need. We can start this research with 10 cards, not you, and then we can do you for 20 cards. So with 30 of you, we can get some labs going and we can bring the labs back to our base. We will also need to craft also need to research offshore pumps if we want to do any sort of electricity, uh, have any sort of burner uh, buildings, or the steam uh, generators around around a base. This unlocks a pipe and an offshore pump. It doesn't unlock an underground pipe. Yes, that looks like something coming from freight forwarding. Okay, so at minimum, we need these 3 things to get research started and move away from this place. We can also start with we can also do automation over here. It's very cheap. It doesn't take much. And should we do this one as well while we're at it? Let's do this one as well while we're around. And let's do the pressure as well and stone processing. These are actually these take more, and I don't want to run back and forth from my base to here to supply these things. This takes 30 cards and this is gonna take 50 cards. So yeah, let's not. Let's stop over here and use this broken lab to only research these guys. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just for some security's sake, we can plop some of these down. Ooh, I like how they need to sort of um prep before they can fire. Yeah. The reason I like it is then that basically forces you to not cheat, and do the um, turret creep thing all the time. Just keeps you off from doing that. But it's not very effective when your turrets are taking time to set up. Okay. Uh, we should be looking at we should be looking for yeah. Let's get all the wood that we can from the ground. And this is all the dead wood that I'm getting. Um, we did cover this in the last stream, but yeah, we did make like deconstruction planner for the dry tree and the dry hairy tree and the 3 kinds of dead trees of the world. So we can just go around and drag uh, and see if we can get all the dead trees or the dry trees chopped up. Uh, Reason we're doing that is because regular trees consume pollution, and we don't really want to use them if we want to, be a little more conservative with our pollution. Because we don't really have the weapons to deal with these nests just yet. So at least in the early game, uh, we gotta be very careful with what we chop. Okay. So it's looking look let's look at the recipe again. So it takes 5 wood and 5 copper cable, and it gives us 5 basic tech cards. So that means 1 wood gives me 1 card. Right now have about 50 wood, so that should translate directly to 50 cards. Yep, now it's more than 50, 53 to be exact. So we can make 10 of these. Uh, we can execute craft 10 of these recipes, and we can get 50 cards out of that, which is awesome. Mm, we're running out of these dead trees though, or maybe I'm in the wrong area. I guess I should explore more towards desert areas, and that's where we'll find some of these. Oh, you had stopped researching altogether. Let's not do that. Yeah, while it's doing its thing, we'll go over to some of the desert areas and hopefully find some wood. There is some wood here. By the way, I did not place that turret that I was, planning to place to protect it. I know there are biters nearby. Because we can't make uh, regular rifle ammo just yet. Because for that, in uh, with this mod pack, we need lead first, and we don't know where the lead is. But actually, we do know where the lead is. We know it's on the top right sort of direction, generally. Uh, Northeast, as the bougie, bougie people call it, but I know it's there. Uh, you know, because noticed it when we were generating the map. But we can go and get some of that lead and start making some ammo. For now, though, we're kind of stuck without it. And let's just hope we don't sort of produce a lot of pollution or attract a lot of biters uh, for no reason. Wow, okay, that's a lot of wood. So here's the problem with chopping just the dead wood. Regular trees give you 4 wood uh, per tree, but these give you 2 wood per dead tree. So that's uh, a problem that uh, yeah uh, manifests itself. But yeah, that's one problem. Um, but in return, you still get to keep the live trees to absorb some of your early game pollution until you get to a point where you are not producing as much pollution yourself. Especially since we're using coal right now. Um, Coal has, it doesn't show here, but okay, here it is. The coal has a fuel pollution value of 250%. So it's going to increase any machine we put it into, uh, yeah, and increase it by 250%, uh, 2.5 times, um, because we're using coal. As we unlock better fuels in the future, which Factorio does give, the fuel pollution value will reduce and will not have this big of a cloud just for burning coal or just for burning fuels, basically. The more refined the fuel, the less pollution it makes. Anyways, we got a bunch of more wood. Uh, I remember we needed about like 100 of this. So let's make 5, 10, 15. Let's leave some wood. Maybe to make the. Or you know what? Maybe I should use all of it. Let's use all of it. There's no other use for it right now. Tool it's dark. We don't have lamps yet. I really wish we unlock lamps uh, sometime soon. Otherwise, it becomes a little suffocating, to be honest. So this broken lab only accepts basic tech cards. Uh, so it's kind of um, obsolete as soon as we are done with basic tech cards. Is okay, I guess. That's a bunch of research. That's like this. So till we get the light armor, I think these researches are all basic tech cards, and I think that's the purpose of this machine done. That completes the purpose of this machine, and then we wouldn't have to care about that machine anymore. Also, while this is happening, I wanted to talk about um, you know, the last stream we set up the mod list, and you know, between that stream and today, I was able to compile that list and uh, take the quick start save that we made last time, uh, and we place that on a publicly facing sort of page. I use Notion for that, and I have if you scroll down on on the Twitch page, you will see it um, as a link that you can click on and access a list of all the mods. But you can also see um, you can also find the quick start mod over there. I'm sorry, quick start save over there that you can use to quick start your game without having to set all the mods manually. Maybe that should help you get started with the same mod, the same seed, the same settings that we made, and that should do it, I guess. Do let me know if you need if I I can help with something else. If you need something else, I can add. Ooh, what is that? Why is it flickering like that? Because there's a bunch of trees over there. Okay, automation cores are in. We can make labs now because labs need automation cores in Factorio. Although the researches that we did for the labs are were a little we kind of researched the labs before we researched the automation course. So, it was kind of the other way around than what it's supposed to be, but okay, I'm okay with that. There is a nest right over there. Uh, and given this terrain, there's a high probability that it is a explosive biter nest. No, it's a regular nest. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we can ignore it then, as long as a pollution doesn't reach these guys. We're okay. Wow, okay, we have a bunch of uh, cards made, and we are making more. So uh, all we can do right now is wait. We can start setting up the power. We have stuff that we need for the power, I guess. Do we though? Yeah, we do need this research though. Basic fluid handling, we do need this one to get started with the offshore pump and the pipes, especially the pipes and the offshore pumps. Both, I guess. All right, all right, all right, all right. This kind of a flickering makes me nervous because every time I see this kind of a flickering, this is like a dead giveaway when you have biters near, like around your base. And when you see this kind of flickering, you know that those spawners are consuming the pollution, and that's where you go to kill those spiders. But uh, or that they're consuming the pollution, and that leads to maybe an attack party. But yeah, it's just these trees, which is okay. Okay, we did unlock basic fluid handling. We have some uh, jokes. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they have a honeycomb. Okay, sure. I mean that's okay. Why does baby computer call what does the baby computer call his father? Dada? Oh, like Dada, but like Dada, Dada. Yeah. Okay. Which bear is the most condescending? A panda. Because it goes duh all the time. Yeah, I should not really be explaining these jokes. Yeah, that's like the worst form of comedy that one can do. Got some assembling machines. You already had some assembling machines. I guess these consume more power than what we need for our purposes. So we're just gonna produce these regular ones. Okay, let's make one offshore pump, and let's start with electricity. Took more time than I expected, but sure. So our whole thing is here. We're gonna bring a belt of coal down like that, and then we can make it the other way. Sure. So I guess this spot is like the best spot for now. Let's see if we can do something about the coal. There it is. Okay, okay, yeah, we can do it. So what we can do is, we can have this like so. Yeah, and this is a good old trick. So basically what you do is you have this bell, which will carry the coal, and we can make it a little more, move it over there. But the way you do it is, actually we'll have to get some of that belt back because we're not really using it right now, but we'll have to build it one way or the other. So, okay, so what we do is we have like one sort of space between uh, our burner miner and the belt over there. And then we have a burner inserter going the other way. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna feed this guy one piece of coal and one piece of coal only just to get it started, and it's gonna produce coal. But you saw how the burner inserter consumed it for fueling itself, and now it's fueling the miner, uh, uh, you know, that's making the coal. And then soon enough, both of these guys will be fed adequately, and then that coal will go down the belt to the next one, like that. Uh, and that's two of them now producing the coal and pushing that into the main line. So now it's happening faster, twice as fast. And then we got to the third one. Yeah, so this is a completely sort of self um, um, powered self feeding mechanism for producing coal, and this will never stop until biters come and mess with it. But as long as it's there, it's not gonna stop, which is awesome. Okay, let's look at the boilers that we have. We have 9 boilers, so we can just stack them like so. Yeah, and we're not gonna be using all of them, to be honest. We're not gonna feed all of them too. But the way we do it is, because we wanna fit a we'll use a small electric pole for this purpose. But we have one over here and we'll have another over here. So this one is going to be spaced one up like that. So it's going to be like a staggering uh, spacing thingy happening over here. Let's copy, boom, boom. Okay, let's see if we have all of these. We got these in the loot, by the way. We never crafted these by hand. So we're only sort of restricted to what we can craft, or what we can make, or what we have right now on our person, and that's good. That's compressed enough. Have a belt going like that. And let's have some burner inserters. Yeah, we'll just do all of them, or maybe not the last one. Actually, yeah, let's do 10 total. Why 10? We can do some calculation here. So this guy produces, this guy needs power. Wow, okay. To make sure that this guy always has power, let's see how much power it consumes. 20 kilowatts is exactly what we produce on a wind turbine. So yeah, let's not even think about it twice. Yep. So what we want to make sure is this guy is not connected to that one, right? Because that is where the power produced is gonna go and connect with the base and everything. And it all of that power that is being produced is gonna get consumed one way or another. But if we have a lot of consumption of power or we're down on the production, we don't want this guy to sort of shut off because of that or get impacted by any of that. So we gotta have that. We have to face this separately, and and with this guy, we basically make sure that this is always running and always feeding water. All right. Let's take our handy dandy ghost scanner. And are you still working? You are okay. Let's craft everything that we can craft. We can craft steam engines and boilers too. Or can we? Wait, I don't think we can. We're researching that right now. Yeah, that's literally the last research that we're doing. Ooh, look who's dead. Wait a second. Why is this? Yeah, this happens every stream. Uh, I get some random ping or a message on WhatsApp or any other app, and even after I sort of set it to do not disturb, it sets off anyways. So it's a little annoying. Uh, Wait, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going to the lab over there, and we're gonna pull apart everything that's over there, and get the spare cards back, mostly. We're almost done with research. Wow, this does produce some pollution. How much pollution do you make? 4 per minute. Okay. Okay, we're done with the researches that we wanted to do with this guy. We don't need you anymore. Let's go. So we'll leave this as is. Um, and now we can make some steam engines and boilers. So let's do that. Mm, wow, okay. Let, so yeah, as you can see, all of these are producing, and they're all sort of self uh, sufficient. We don't need any other sort of source of power or any other support. Uh, and we have burner inserters here as well, and they're also gonna self feed. That just makes sure that as long as there's fuel on this belt, it's always gonna keep feeding the burners. And there we go. That's our setup. We should have a lamp somewhere around here. Mm, we should have a lamp over here, I think. Oh, we're out of iron. Wow, that was surprising. The way burner inserters work in the base game, they're pretty good. They're pretty invaluable, to be honest. Not just in early games, like you can use it even later on. And I use these guys all the time. Although yes, once we get to like proper electricity, we might not be using these guys. But for purposes like these, like self-feeding mechanisms where you don't need to wanna interfere too much. Oh, what's the loudest pet you can own? A trumpet. Knock knock. Who's there? A little old lady. A little old lady who? Hey, you can yodel. What? Oh, like a little old lady you. Okay, like that. Yodel yodel yo. Hey, you can. Okay, sure. um. mm, Okay, these jokes are becoming a little painful. Not fun. Anyways. Okay. Moving on. Okay, let's see. What is our objective? We first need to set up power. We did that. Then we need to set up research. Let's make some labs. So let's have this assembling machine, or maybe yeah. Let's figure out some ratios for this one. We have basic tech cards, and let's make a lab. And let's see how much, like how many assemblers making tech cards will it even will it match with the number of labs that we have. uh yeah, so basically if we ever want to test this ratio, what we gotta do is we gotta see what is like the median time of researchers, uh, uh like basically we're looking at this number, time needed to research 1 unit in the lab, right? And we want to find out the most common uh time, right? Because a lot of these researchers have like different times. So here we see it's 30, with the steel axe it's 30, with heavy armor it's 30. I think some of these will be different, so optics will be 15. Automation tech card is, oh, that's 30. um Electronic circuits is 15, 30, 15, 45, 15, 15, 45, 45. So, okay, if I just randomly click around, some of these are 60, but most of them are 30. Like I'm seeing 30 a lot. We can take 30 as a value. So the way you want to do that is pick any research that has this number next to it. So it's the time that it needs to consume 1 unit of cards is 30, right? This one's 15. Let's not do that one. Let's do the crusher. Let's do stone processing, and let's do the greenhouse, right? Uh, Anyways, but looking at the crusher, the active research basically has 30, which is the most common time that we're targeting, right? And when you have this, right, you're obviously not researching it or researching it right now, but if like that's basically what is set over here for this machine, for the lab. And now when you do this, then it will show you the consumption numbers as well, right? The consumption numbers are basically relative to whatever research you have selected. So you want to make sure what you're targeting. You can target like 15 or whatever. That's good. But for now, I'm gonna target the basic, the average basically. Okay, so now looking at this, one of these assemblers is slightly more sufficient than this lab. We're gonna be making plus 0.15 more than what this lab needs. Let's take an assembly machine one. Let's make that and see if that has a better ratio. Because the crafting speed on this guy is 0.75. But on the regular assembly machine is actually it's a better ratio. It's a 0.5. So that's easily computable, I guess. But let's see. Oh, what? Okay, so what you're telling me is, or wait, okay, let's not use that one. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. So what you're telling me is that two of these labs, um, let's make another lab. Come on. Making these automation codes is a little painful when you have to do it on your own, on yourself. We gotta automate that so we can pick these up. Let's look at this one. Wow. Okay. I'm still producing more than uh, what is needed. Okay, so let's make some more labs. How much am I producing? I'm producing 0.19 per second, and this guy is gonna consume 0.03 per second. That's okay. Okay. Okay, so let's have 4 labs for now. It's an arbitrary number, but let's start feeding it like so. And then we're gonna have maybe a regular assembler making copper cable, right? And let's have a chest over here and another chest over here. Let's get this piece here. Keep these guys powered. So you and you, and let's feed this guy some copper, and feed this guy all the wood that we have, which is not enough. to be honest. But we can place this guy here so it can start feeding that one. Yeah, I guess the ratio thing that we were trying to do does not work out. Like even with these even with four of these, and I do this, and it's still gonna be positive, right? Because the number is a little more than what I need right now. I think it's like maybe 10 labs per one of these machines, one assembler. So yeah, for now I think we can ignore that ratio. We will come back to it maybe once we have like better labs or better assemblers, or maybe we just need to scale up. So, and we have some power going. Nice. How much do we have? We have a capacity of 15 megawatts. So these numbers are also different compared to vanilla. You're consuming 700, you're producing 750 kilowatts. That's the max that you could use. 750, so 750 at 1.5 per column over here. That's 10 column. Ah, you see that? That fucker. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Yeah, we do need some repair packs, and let's feed more copper plates into this side. Okay, what else to do? We can start with some of uh start mining with the electric miners. So we can figure out a ratio for that, just like we did with these three guys. I guess it's the same sort of setup even with these guys, because the crafting speed for this one is 0.25, but the crafting speed of these guys is 0.5. So that's double. That's x2. And same for the stone furnaces versus the steel furnaces. So if you want to do this, we can have something of this kind of a setup like so. So you take that, you take that. But interesting. Okay, so you're gonna output here and you're gonna output here. So the belt that will have is, let's say, something like this one. Um, yeah, let's say we're putting it on a belt now because we're at the point where we want to scale up. But how will I feed this guy? Anyways, let's look at the ratio. And yeah, that's a perfect ratio. But yeah, we need power and we need fuel. And we need some automated way to feed these guys. Yeah, we can't just have this set up. I just watched a program about beavers. Best damn program I ever saw. I don't know how to react to that, but okay. Hey Redriff, I have your dad jokes mod installed, and yeah, it's not doing me any good, to be honest. But welcome anyways. Oh, and thanks for the follow. we're still in the very early game, and as you can see, we just got to electricity, uh, and we're just making some of the early techs. Still, going. The objective for today is, getting the greenhouse researched and set up, at least to get the basic cards automated. Um, Very humble beginnings. So hope it's okay. Mm, yeah, that looks good. Uh, do that as well. The idea is that we want to have as many of these as possible, so these will also act as a buffer for the coal that we are producing. Yeah, because if they're not able to output the coal sort of gets stored inside them. Oh, it's actually only five, so okay, not exactly a buffer, but sure. Or maybe, we don't want to have this. Um, Let me see. Let's ratio this uh together. All of this setup, all these 10 uh boilers need 2.5 coal per second. Okay. And let's see how we can make 2.5 coal per second. So that let's look at one. 2.5 per second, right? That's how much. Why is there consumption? Oh, because it's consuming its own coal. Oh, okay. But it's making 0.23 per second. So to make 2.5 and slightly above that, we need 11 of these guys. How much do we have right now? We have 10 and okay, this is 11. So we don't need these two guys. Also, these will never feed themselves because, they're at the start of the chain. So you gotta manually feed them. Because they're only gonna feed everything that is downstream for them. Um, okay, what we wanna do is we wanna have some automation around feeding these guys. I think we need logistics for that, and logistics is red signs, red cards. Okay, let's research some red cards. Let's get some logistics going because we do need those underground uh, belts. We're gonna be handcrafting this initially, I guess. We also do need lamps. Should we make more labs? I think these are slow. They are slow. Oh yes, MSI 2 has been interesting early on. We did a bunch of missions, early game missions. Um, so yeah, you can see accomplished missions, broken generator, shipwreck found, broken lab, and we were finally able to make the lab in this episode, like just now. Uh, and that's yeah, I guess it makes it uh, that much more interesting. We have one mission though. Oh, we can do this one. Let's do this one. So we have to get to um this guy, and this guy needs all of this stuff. Let's craft right here, right here in the map view. 179. Oh, okay. We can make glass and sand now. Stone processing is out. We don't have enough iron for this. We need 203 bricks. Oh yeah, we have those. But for the iron, let's make 84, whatever we can make. And let's go and grab some more iron. We can get started with that. Oh my God, they keep running out of coal. It's annoying. Okay, that should be enough iron. Wait, I'm gonna stop that crafting. We have 12 of these. We want 179 of these. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 65. And we had 12 from before, so 65 plus 12 is around what? Something something. So yeah, I get we still have some more iron plates, so we can do that on the way. Let's collect oops. Yeah, take all the coal you need. God damn it. Just always crying for coal. Fucking babies. Let's grab some of these bricks. That should be enough for what we want to do with it. And let's go. Did we research something else? We researched the crusher, we researched the stone processing as well. All right. Where was this again? Oh yeah, okay, we're on the right track. There's a bunch of there's a couple uh biter spawners here. So we gotta plan this a little bit. We can go around from here. Let's do that. We'll also need some of this um dead trees. So it's good that we have that here. We can collect these on our way back. Hopefully. These biters are not too much of a trouble. Okay, so here we are. You need 203 of stone brick, so that's 50, 100, 150, 200, and then 1, 2, 3, right? And you need 179 of these iron beams. Okay, that's still a bit off from what we're gonna do with it. In the meantime, we always need more wood, so let's get chopping. By the way, these yellow things that this one too. These are yellow wisps, and they're pretty docile. They're pretty calm, but and they live in the wood, right? So when you chop wood at night, specifically at night, keyword being that chopping at night, you will be disturbing these. guys, and they will come out and they will, go around and like wonder what happened to them, what happened to their home, like this one. If you do this a lot, uh, they are going to get angry. They are going, yeah, see, now they're making sound. When they start making sounds, that's like a warning, right? That's like, better not fuck with them. So, yeah, that's the sound of them getting annoyed. Chopping a lot of wood at night is a no-go. We have some damage happening to our base. Oh, that must be the purple wisps. Yeah, so on top of all the different biter factions that we have and the missions that we have to do, we also have to make sure that we don't piss off these guys. Because these guys are pretty powerful. Um, there was a setting to let these guys. Oh, hey, Code Green. Ahoy. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, by the way, Code Green, I wanted to tell you something. I tried your vehicle physics mod recently, the other day. And especially with freight forwarding, when you have like hovercrafts, it doesn't work with hovercrafts too well. It makes them go in random directions because they're already drifting, right? They already have some drifting uh, mechanics with it. So might want to look into that. But welcome to the stream. We are playing freight forwarding plus K2 plus MSI 2. Right now we're finishing. We're on our way. Oh, we're done. We're done actually. Um, that's 177 to what? Yep. This is one of the early missions, and we're planning on getting ourselves a very early companion droid, which is basically a Spidertron. Ah, thanks for the reminder. No worries, man. I was gonna ping you on the Discord, but well, you were here, so I guess you know, never mind. I guess. All right, mission accomplished. We have a companion droid. There's a few things special about this one. First, we have some limited storage, and we have a Spiritron remote. Let's check this out. Ooh, nice. All right. What's special about this one? We have a tiny grid 2. We have zero logistic requests, but we have some crash slots. So we can maybe, yeah, we can give it something to put in its trunk or logistics, just for the early game. Yeah, but what's special about this one is this guy can fly and go around the entire island and reveal some chunks for me. And yeah, so I don't have to run around exploring the island. This guy is gonna do that for me, which is cool. Also, there was a mod setting that we enabled in the last episode, which made it so that we cannot climb into this Pyratron as a vehicle. We cannot use this as a vehicle and cross islands just willy-nilly. We have to like use boats and other stuff, right? So if you're using the mod pack or the mod list, the save file that the startup quick start save file that I provided, you'll already have that setting set up, and yeah, that just keeps you from cheating, I guess. That's like a no cheat uh, thing. But yeah, if you're playing MSI 2 with just regular old vanilla or maybe with space exploration, you don't really need to do that. You know, you can, I mean, it's fine if you climb into the guy and uh, go for a joyride because we're gonna encounter biters pretty soon. Just for freight forwarding, that's like a balance thing that we did. So, we do need to get some lead going, and we do know that the lead is somewhere over there. I don't want it to run into biters because it has no defenses at all. Um, but yeah, actually, I'll leave it over there and maybe come back to it. Yeah, let's just get home. We're in biter territory, and I'm a little anxious about that right now. Let's get back to safety first before we start to operate it. Also, with this MSI worker droid, so there's some other special things that it can do. So there is a button over here, a shortcut that you see. When you click on it, it has some things that you can look at. So you can look at the camera basically, but you can't look at other stuff around it. You know how much health the guy has, what's the current HP level of the guy again in numbers? Maybe this number should be here. But anyways, and you have some actions. So you can see the personal camera of this dude. You can see around it using this window, right? You can only zoom out to like slightly. I mean, yeah, you can't tell because it's dark right now, but maybe in during daylight, you can see better. That's pretty helpful. Uh, to sort of spot some points of interest. There is another action to follow me. Now, this follow me works differently than the follow function on this guy. So yeah, basically you can either have this one or this one. Doing either of the other ones basically nullify the other one. It's some weird way to do it. I wish the mod author would just remove this one. But anyways, guard where it is basically, so it doesn't have any weapon, so it's just gonna stay or like stand where it is. There's basically a stop button and go home. So pressing this one will wherever it is, it's gonna uh path back to the spawn point, which it's doing right now. Yeah, there's like a quick shortcut to get it to go back home. Other than that, there's some cool stuff that it can do. It can produce signs. We do need red cards, and I don't want to handcraft these guys. So we can ask this guy to produce signs for us, and it's gonna make that signs for free. But the rate that variable, see, it just made two automation red cards out of nothing. Um, Now you would say that, hey Ray, that's cheating. That's not allowed. Well, I mean, it doesn't it never makes it at a rate that you know will be sufficient for you. You will still need to have your own thing going, right? um and secondly, there is no way to get it out of this guy until you get to bots and logistics. uh, Before that, there's no way to get it out of this guy and into a chest. uh, Early game, you have to manually look into this guy's storage and pull it out and uh, place that into your lab, which we can do right now. There you go. We also want our supply of military tech cards to get used up, I guess. that we got for free earlier on. But yeah, pretty slow. It doesn't work as fast as you would expect it to be. There are some researches. Um, Worker droid. No, not this one. Droid. This one. This tree. There is a series of researches that we can do to make it better, to increase its health, to so that it starts repairing stuff for free, and then later on it'll start constructing stuff around it. Uh, just like I mean, even before we get to construction bots, and that's going to be useful for constructing some damage caused by biters, off in the boonies, uh, and if you can't run that far really fast, so it just effectively saves time. Um, Really borderline GT, I would say. I would agree, but um, it's good. And with that setting that we set, that we don't want it to act as a vehicle, and the character can't climb into it. Yeah, that's like the best part, right? So that makes it kind of a separate entity altogether, and you gotta take care of it actually because it doesn't have too much of health either. Anyways, let's explore this part a little bit. We wanna have the borders of the island explored, and it's not helping that this guy only reveals one chunk at a time. But okay, like I can string together some commands like that and then forget about it. And I'm guessing, yeah, it is still producing sign, so that's good. So while it's out there doing other things, it's kind of multitasking. There is no lead here. Uh-huh. I think it's somewhere over there. Let's take this guy there and see if we can find that lead. Okay, we have the greenhouse set up, and we can make wood. Nice, 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 nice. Let's do that. Uh, you need glass. Glass needs sand, and sand needs to be crushed in a crusher. And the crusher needs lead mix. What, bro? Red Ray, what did you do? Ah, um, I don't know how I want to feel about that. No, I just hey Riff, sorry about that. I just realized that the crusher needs lead, so I have to go out and look for lead right now. I was avoiding it. Just yeah, never mind, never mind. We will figure it out. It's okay. Okay, let's locate that lead. Uh, pronto. Okay, it should be around here. Oh, I'm really scared that this guy might run into biters and get destroyed, and then I'll have to spend resources on making another one. Okay, no lead there. Is there any lead over here? Oh yeah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. There it is. Okay, let's go around this one. Let's see if there's any dangers. Looks clear. Okay, you come back home. I don't want you to. get yourself killed. Uh, Actually, let's ask it to come into this range where we have the laser turret, and oh, we're out of wood all like that fast. Okay, all right. So let's make to the hike to get to that lead. We just need a little bit of lead to get some of these early constructions going. I guess the next tech to beeline to would be trains, just to make this easier and get led to our base uh, faster, I guess. Let's see where the trains are at. Ah, this needs a mission, obviously, and there's a couple of other things that we need to sort of unlock before that one. But this needs logistic tech cards. Okay, not too far off, honestly. I like that there's like a handy lake right next to lead. Technically not next to it, but I like that there's some cliffs around it too. This can produce us some power to get some initial thing going. Oh, we don't even have coal. Oh, shit, we forgot to bring coal with us. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, let's get some coal out of these guys just so that we can get some lead sorted. Ooh, another mission. A car. Transport. Okay, that is the MSI technology. Yeah, there's some typos. Never mind the typos. MSI technology transport vehicle. It contains important data for transport methods, and of course, we must retrieve that technology. Bring the vehicle to a wrecked ship for extraction. Caution dealing with it. MSI has added extreme measures to secure the classified data it contains, so it was installed a self-destruction event in case of unauthorized access. Be prepared to get rid of it once the data is retrieved. Be advised the vehicle is a junk and has no reverse. And of course, it's a tree finder extreme. Okay, you will find all the trees with the front of your bumper, regardless if you want to or not. Let's see how many we can find um, on the way back with a vital precious cargo. Unlocks technology engine. Do we need engines for the rails thing? We do. We do. We should be unlocking the engine and then this and logistics too. That should be our sort of path to the tech tree. Okay. I am guessing it's the same ratio as before. So we're just gonna have burner miners, 5 burner mining drills, uh, 2 stone furnaces, 2 more. Because I'll tell you why. We have some steel furnaces, so maybe not. Let's not do that. Uh, okay, you make lead plate. So let's look at the ratio here. That's a Oh wow, it's exactly -1. Uh-huh. Oh, that's it. That's minus. Oh, that's okay. That's not the. That's actually -3 now. What if I do it this way? Um, Basically five of these guys to one of that guy. It's a little difficult with these miners, the space that we have. Let's just go with regular the the blueprint that we already have. I finally got my dream job at the guillotine factory. I'll be heading there shortly. Hmm. I don't even know if I should be reading these or I should just let these like be read by you guys. It just feels very awkward reading these because I don't know how to react. We need more. Ah, okay. Okay, that one is a red wisp. And that one lives in rocks, unlike the yellow wisps that live in the trees. So if you're mining rocks at night, these guys are gonna come out. The difference is that um, these guys are super aggressive. These guys are very angry. They get angry easy. Yeah, there's already making sounds. Uh, well, let's make a couple of you and two more chests. So yes, processing the lead ore, smelting the red ore gives you the lead plates. It also gives you some amount of copper, which is super weird, but okay, we're gonna deal with it. So we want some more. Um, yeah, some additional setup to support these guys. That everything is feeding itself, which is awesome. We are making a lot of pollution. Okay, with the coal that we have, which we're limited on, let's see how much lead we can make. Wow, wow, we got two coal out of that. Two pieces of coal of that. It's disgusting. Anyways, let's take all lead. Make a couple crushers at least. Um, it should be enough. We're out of iron and copper both. Copper can be arranged. Now that we have lead, we can start with um making some ammo because rifle magazines need coal, lead, and copper. All these things we have right now. And shotgun shells just need lead plates and copper plates minus the coal. So I think these are accessible. We can start making these. and with the lead that we have, at least have some of it, if not all. Because we have a bunch of gun turrets that we got as loot from an earlier mission from the last episode, and we have no way to feed it with ammo. Yep, it's running out. Okay, let's take whatever we can and head back because I don't see this lasting too long, to be honest. Yep, we got the project vessels. Wow, okay, Tonkers. We're just waiting for this guy to run out. Mm-hmm. I guess that's enough. Yeah, we have 103 lead plates. That's yeah, that should be good enough. Rejit, what do you need sand for so early? I figured I didn't notice it because I built iron, copper, and stone before glass and steel. And at the time, I exploded it. Yeah, I need sand to automate wood. Because not automate to be honest, but um, no, actually need sand for glass. Yeah, sorry about that. I need sand for glass. I don't need to automate anything. I just need it like for a one time. So it's actually good that I have to go out and get it. Um, and I don't think I need any more for quite a bit until we get to trains, I guess. Let's see how this works out. If there's an issue, I'll obviously flag it on the Discord. Yeah, but for the greenhouse, for our first greenhouse, we need some um uh glass made from the sand. Mm, there's that, and copper. Let's place these on our quick bar. Um, I'll wait for some more of these things to get unlocked before we do that. But yeah, anyways, um, let's make some and and we have some electric furnaces uh on hand, so we can do this. And you make plaster. Let's give it stone, and that should get it going. Yeah, that should get us 2 stacks of glass. That's good. Now, talking about this guy, we do need a greenhouse, really automated. We'll place that here, I guess. Yep, right here. Feed it directly like that. And you get to have copper. I'll actually feed it like that. Do we have any wood on us? No, we don't. Yeah, but we do need coal to feed some of these guys. We keep running out. Also, let's pick these up if we don't want biters to chew on it. If we do get attacked. Get some copper, get some iron. Red Reef, can you get sand in assemblers? No, you can't. That's you can get sand in assemblers in if you're using AI. If you're just using Factorio 2, you don't get to have that luxury. You can even handcraft sand in when you're using AI industries. You don't even need uh, like that. Yeah, but look at this one. Yeah, so sand can only be made in a crusher. This is that in the recipe itself. Anyways, it's a one-time thing. We just need it for some glass for the greenhouse to get made. Yeah, we already have enough. We need 20 wood though. Go get some wood. I hope this is the last batch of wood that we need to manually go and chop. There it is. We need a total of 20 wood. We have 11 already. That's 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 25, 27. Okay, we can make a greenhouse now. I guess I did some fair. Yes, Redriff. I am being a little more careful, not to chop down all the trees, all the healthy trees at least. So I have this deconstruction planner with only the dead varieties of trees, in from this menu. So basically, the last 5 of these guys, and yeah, what that lets me do is chop only the dead guys, which are not consuming any pollution anyways. So it's okay to do that. Um, so yeah, but yeah, this is the last time I guess we hook up um, some water to it. We can wait. I don't wanna make you waste another. Okay. We can have something like this over here and get some wood coming out for our own purposes. Let's make an offshore pump. Ooh, we can't have undergroundies, which means we'll have to run a pipe all the way to over there. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying, but okay. There you go. And how do we power it? Let's use one of our wind turbines, obviously. There we go. We have water. We treated some wood that we have on our person. That should sort that out. We also have more um glass here, but yeah, let's do it some more stone. We have too much stone on us to be of any use. Ooh, look at that. Okay, here's the big one. Here's that guy. I imagine he has been making some red cards. Ooh, that's a lot of red cards. Yeah, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Three wood. I like that. Finally. Okay, that's our first milestone achieved. We set that as a goal for today's stream, and we're there. I like it. I like how this glows at night. Pretty cool. I guess the next goal that we should have for our next stream is trains, obviously. Uh, Railway. Yes, it's locked behind a mission. And we're kind of like in this space right now. So yeah, we'll be scaling up. We'll be getting fast inserters and filter inserters, containerization machines, which are pretty cool. I mean, which are pretty interesting. They're part of this mod, and the yeah, the kind of the basic sort of core mechanic that we'll be dealing with uh, till late game even. So yeah, this is where it kind of opens up for us. But yeah, railway is our next goal for sure. That way we can get our lead automated, and we have enough power going. At least we have, yeah, how much do we have? We have 15 megawatts, which is not much, but enough to start mining this area um, um, automatically. Yeah, so I don't have to like manually feed coal all the time. Yes. Nice. Okay. Undergroundies, splitters, loaders, long errand inserters, regular inserters. We can finally craft these guys. We had a limited amount of these. Um, nice. Okay, let's set up our quick bar real quick. See what I did there. Anyways, never mind. This is the configuration that I usually like to have. I'm kind of used to it. Um, so yeah, that's how I like to have it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. We're done with the research. We have submachine guns, shotgun shells. Nice. All right. Okay, and we can make some ammo. We can start defending our base too, so we don't have to completely rely on us running around now. Uh, we have some gun turrets. Let's place these next to uh, sources of pollution, because biters do get attracted to sources of pollution. So we'll place one of these guys over here. Yeah, this is not the source of pollution, by the way. This is clean. We're kind of protecting this one. and we'll place one over there, right? Looking at the map, yes, those circles kind of overlap. That's good. That's good. That's all we can hope for early game. Get some coal. I think 5 magazines because each magazine is how much is that? That's 30 ammo, right? So each magazine is 30 ammo. So 5 magazines per turret should be good enough. At least early game. And once we are producing a lot of we're going ham on the pollution, uh at that time we can sort of think about not more defense, I guess. We also should get ourselves some light armor. We'll unlock walls just for the heck of it. We don't really need it, and we'll unlock this deck as well just for the heck of it. uh Wait, actually, no. More important than any one of these, we do need lamps. And then let's get light armor, and we do need sentinels. Um, we have some sentinels on our person as well. Let's get electric mining gears because we're gonna be making a lot of these uh, as we sort of ramp up our mining operations. And steel. Yes, the steel chests produce no, steel chests store 4 stacks of items. Uh, that's the limit that we have placed on ourselves. So that's something that we want to get to. And we can get started with physical projectile damage or weapon shooting speed. I don't think we should do that, to be honest. And I'll explain more in the next one. But uh, yeah, we should also get a steel axe. That's just a good to have. Uh, and let's get some of these bigger warehouses. Should we get these bigger warehouses? Nah, not really needed. It's not like I'm dying for it. Um, yeah, electronics for sure. That's needed. Okay. Let's get ourselves a submachine gun and a shotgun. Uh, that's, um, yeah, 10 rifle ammo and 10 shotgun ammo should be enough to get some defense going, and we're done with optics. Nice. We need glass for that. Is good. Uh, Immersion saved. Okay, so we're almost done with today's stream. Yeah, we're almost at time. There's one cool thing that I want to show you, and that is this mod right here, holographic science. Let's make like a couple of these, maybe 3 of these. They're pretty cool. I really like them. I have them on every playthrough. Let's also have maybe a large lamp going to illuminate our base, basically. But these guys, holographic sign, pretty cool because they basically act as they're very configurable. First of all, right? You place one down, and the first thing that we want to see is how much is the enemy pollution, enemy evolution, right? So let's see. We have a bunch of options here. Okay. Um, let's look at this one. There is a show hide input box. I don't know why it's labeled that way, but this basically gives us a bunch of options, a bunch of settings that we can print to this guy. And we can read circuit signals, we can count items on the logistic network, we can get production of a certain item, um, or we can get consumption of certain item. We can see some research stats like research ETA or time to finish, etc. um, but what we're really interested in right now is enemy evolution. So this is set to enemy evolution, and if I just press OK, it shows me a number, right? That's the percentage. Now we can also configure that text. We can say evo, or whatever text that we want to type out, whatever string it might be. And the value over there is basically pipe hash pipe, right? So wherever we put this, that's where it sort of replaces that with the value that it's outputting, and we can add a percentage sign after that. And when we press OK now, voila, right? Now we can go even further. Although this evo already is a little scary to me, but anyways, we can go even further, and we can add in a let's say an icon. uh, is there like a enemy or like a biter like icon over here? There's another mod, by the way, emoji signals. It adds these cool looking emojis to the game. Pretty cool. Anyways, oh, we have a caterpillar. um how about a danger sign? This one, siren. Okay, we'll stick with this one until we find another one. And we can check this check this setting to add a world map tag. So we do that, and this is for text color. We can set the color as well. We can maybe make it like start slightly yellowish, I guess. There's a preview over here, it doesn't show it over there, but yeah, we can have like certain color to it just to give it a little more of a highlight. Press OK, and we have everything set up. And if we go into the map view, we have a tag, and this tag is a dynamic tag. So the value over here will change as that value changes, and that's pretty cool. So I can have these dynamic tags, and the one that we want to have is basically how much time we have spent in game, timers, played time. All right, and yeah, that's cool. I don't want that on the map, uh, but I do want the evolution on the map, because I do wanna, like whenever I'm out and about doing things, I wanna sort of quickly glance at it, just to see if like we're not doing uh good or bad in the game. Um, but yeah, these are pretty cool. I really like these. Another one that we can have is maybe okay, not the emoji signals, but let's look at this. A kill count. And then we can set a kill count for individual biter types, or I hope no, actually no. Yeah, I don't want to set like a kill count for each biter type. I just want like global kill count. But I guess the game doesn't work that way. Maybe it could be like an enemy kill count that it can show me, but anyways. I can also set it to like pollution, and it will show me the pollution value where I placed it, right? Not very useful right now, but we might use it later on. One sad thing about this is that it can capture all these cool values, but I can't get it to output that value to a signal wire. So, like for example, if I want to have some alerts going or something like that, I can't really do that right now. Maybe I'll suggest that as a change to the mod author. The other thing that we want to do is maybe research ETA, right? So yeah, let's cut this and paste this over here next to our labs, and it shows me an ETA, time to finish research. We can do something like this, pipe hash pipe, and we can have it visible on the map, on the world map, and let's have an icon as well, like a lab icon. There you go. So if let's say I'm doing something, but I'm waiting for a research to get done and I don't know how much time it'll take, I'll just go into map view, and it says it right there, 5:27. So I know how much time I need to be out, or come back or whatever. Anyways, let's set up the shelter also. Let's set up the shelter next to the iron patch. Oh wow, look at the iron patch. It's starving. Let's give it some yeah, let's give it the spare pistol that we have. We don't want it. And let's get some coal to feed this guy. Light armor, finally, nice. All right, we're over 2 hours already. Um, I guess that's about it for today. We've achieved a lot of things today. I really like it. The final thing that we're gonna place down for today is this awesome lamp, this big lamp. Yeah, there be light. Nice. I feel much better now. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'll just uh quickly do like a save off here, and yeah, I'll be uploading this save um to the link in the about section. Yeah, thanks Red Ray for dropping by. Thanks for everyone for dropping by. And you guys are awesome. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.